Money is a way of measuring your wealth, but it is not the wealth itself. And so, if you define yourself by your money, you are confusing yourself with the bookkeeping. Bookkeeping, what a marvelous word for it. Here we are, frantic little bookkeepers, scribbling away in our ledgers, adding up columns of profit and loss with the intensity of medieval monks copying scripture. And what have we forgotten? We've forgotten what actual wealth feels like. Think about it. Imagine, if you will, a master chef who becomes so utterly enchanted with his cookbook that he never actually cooks. He spends his days caressing the pages, memorizing every recipe, discussing the theoretical perfect balance of flavors with other cookbook enthusiasts. Meanwhile, his kitchen grows cold, his ingredients spoil, and his guests go hungry. But oh, what a beautiful cookbook he has. What precise measurements, what elegant descriptions. This is what we've done with money. We've fallen in love with the recipe and forgotten about the feast. What is real wealth? Close your eyes for a moment. No, really, try it. Feel the weight of your body in that chair. Notice the air moving in and out of your lungs. That is wealth. The fact that you're breathing without effort, without payment, without negotiation with the atmosphere. You're not paying rent to breathe, are you? Your heart is beating, blood flowing through your veins, your body moving in perfect rhythm with the world around you. These are not luxuries. They are the quiet abundance you've been gifted since the moment you arrived here. Real wealth is the morning coffee that actually warms your belly, not the dollar bills you exchanged for it. It's the roof that keeps the rain off your head, not the mortgage payments. It's the embrace of someone who truly sees you, not the anniversary gift you bought to express what you couldn't say. These are the real riches, the things that fill you up, that make life worth living. But somewhere along the way, we stopped recognizing these gifts as wealth. We began to measure our value by the numbers in our bank accounts, the digits on our screens, the labels on our clothes. We made a deal with the world. We'll give you our time, our energy, our joy. And in return, you'll give us the symbols of success. The houses, the cars, the money. But what happens when we realize the symbols are empty? What happens when we see the great illusion for what it is? The truth is, we don't need more to feel complete. We don't need more money, more success, more possessions. We already have enough. What we need is to remember the wealth that is already here, to stop measuring our lives by what is in our wallets, and start living them as if we already have everything we need. For when we do that, when we stop chasing the illusion of wealth, we discover the real treasure, the richness of simply being alive. Let me know if this works for you, or if you would like any changes before I continue to the next section. We live in a culture that thrives on striving, on the relentless chase for more. The world tells us that we must be always moving, always reaching, always pushing forward. Yet, the moment we stop to catch our breath, to question the endless race, we are met with guilt, with the anxiety of being left behind. But what if I told you that the very act of chasing is the thing that keeps you running? What if I told you that the more you reach, the further away the finish line becomes? Imagine a man running as fast as he can, eyes locked on the horizon. With every step, the horizon retreats, always just out of reach. No matter how hard he pushes, no matter how fast he runs, he can never arrive. And yet, he believes that the race is the point, that the victory lies in the future, in the moment just beyond his grasp. But here's the paradox. He is already running in place. His pursuit, frantic as it may seem, leads him nowhere. This is the trap we fall into, time and time again. We define our worth by what we can achieve, by the rewards we hope to reap. We tell ourselves, I'll be happy when I get that promotion, or I'll be at peace when I have more money. And so we chase, not realizing that the finish line is a mirage, moving further away as we approach. The more we accumulate, the more we feel we need to accumulate. The more we achieve, the more we feel we must achieve. It's an endless loop, a dance of never arriving. But here's the truth. What if the race itself is the illusion? What if the pursuit is the very thing keeping us from living? The moment we stop running, the moment we stop pushing, we realize something remarkable. We were never behind. We were never in a race to begin with. The feeling of being behind, of needing to catch up, is a product of the mind, of the ego, constantly comparing our progress to others. Let's take a moment to pause. Stop running. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Feel the weight of the world slip away as you realize this. The moment you let go of the chase, you find yourself exactly where you need to be. You are not falling behind. You are right on time. You are not incomplete. You are whole already. Striving is not the problem. The problem is how we strive. What drives us to strive in the first place? We have been conditioned to believe that happiness and peace are earned, that they are rewards to be claimed. But the truth is, peace is not something you chase. It's something you recognize. It's something you already have, quietly resting beneath the noise of your thoughts. When you stop chasing, when you stop striving, life begins to unfold on its own. Opportunities will come, not because you forced them, but because you allowed them. The dance becomes natural. It's no longer a race, but a movement. And you begin to move, not to achieve, but to be in harmony with life as it is, not as you imagine it should be. Let me know if this works for you, and if you'd like me to continue to part 3. True wealth, you see, has nothing to do with what you own, but everything to do with what you already are. We live in a world that tells us to chase more money, more possessions, more success. But have you ever stopped to consider what that really means? What is more? More is simply the belief that what you already have is not enough. It is the hunger that never satiates, the thirst that never quenches. But in the quiet, in the moments of stillness, we begin to realize something profound. True wealth is not something to chase, but something to recognize. Close your eyes for a moment, just for a second. Feel the air as it fills your lungs. Feel the warmth of the sun, the coolness of the breeze. Think of the laughter of a friend, the beauty of a sunset, the warmth of a home that shelters you. These are not luxuries. These are the riches of life, the very things that we overlook in our constant quest for more. What if we stopped seeing wealth as something external? What if we understood that the real treasure was always here, already given to us in every breath, every connection, every simple moment of being alive? The world constantly invites us to believe that wealth is a number, how much is in your bank account, how many possessions you can claim. But real wealth is something deeper. It's the richness of experience, the abundance of connection, the peace of simply being. Think about it. You can have all the money in the world, but it will not buy you the moment of true peace. It cannot buy the joy of a genuine conversation, the warmth of human touch, the beauty of a quiet moment in nature. These are the things that fill us up, that make us rich beyond measure, yet they cost nothing. The illusion of money is that it can fill us, but in truth, it only empties us. We become so consumed by the chase, we forget the bounty that already surrounds us. What if the greatest wealth is in recognizing this truth? You are already abundant. You don't need more to feel complete. You already have enough. The wealth you seek is not out there. It is within you, in every breath, every heartbeat, every experience of life itself. The illusion of money is that it creates a false sense of security, believing that once we have enough, we will be safe, happy, complete. But what if you are already safe, happy, and complete? What if the real wealth is realizing that you've always had it, just waiting for you to remember? True wealth is not something to earn, but something to realize. It is the awareness that you already have what you need, right here, right now. The more you look outward, the more you will miss the true treasures right in front of you. The more you chase the illusion, the more it slips away. But when you stop chasing, when you stop grasping, you begin to see the riches that were always there. You begin to feel the abundance that exists within you and around you. Let me know how this resonates with you, and if you'd like me to continue to part 4. Money, in its essence, is a tool. A very clever invention that allows us to trade the things we need and desire. But somewhere along the way, it ceased to be a tool and became the goal. The paradox lies here. We have turned the means into the end, confusing the instrument with the music it was meant to create. Money itself is neither good nor evil. It's simply a tool, a symbol, a way for the baker to trade his bread for the cobbler's shoes. But when we begin to worship the symbol, instead of appreciating what it represents, we lose sight of the real wealth. Think of a musician and their instrument. The instrument is not the music. It makes the music possible, but it is not the music itself. Yet imagine a musician who becomes so enamored with their instrument that they never actually play it. They spend their time polishing, tuning, analyzing, discussing the theory of music, but never experience the music itself. This is what we've done with money. We have polished the instrument, studied the theory, but forgotten the true melody. And in this forgetting, we miss out on life itself. The key is to use money as the tool it was meant to be. It should serve us, not define us. Just like a carpenter uses a hammer to create something useful, but does not identify as the hammer itself, we must learn to use money without letting it become the measure of our worth. Money is here to facilitate life, not to replace it. It allows us to build homes, to share meals, to experience new things. But it is not the experience itself. It is the vehicle. The ride is what matters. When we start to see money as just a tool, something to facilitate our journey, we free ourselves from the grip of desire. Money no longer becomes the thing we're chasing. It becomes something we use, something we flow with. The tension, the anxiety, the constant striving for more. These are the byproducts of making money the center of our lives. But when we understand its true role, it becomes just another part of the dance of life. The dancer does not worship the floor, nor the music. They dance with it, flowing, creating, expressing in harmony with it. And yet, there's another part of this paradox. We must also recognize that life doesn't happen on a fixed schedule, that it doesn't always unfold as we expect. The illusion comes when we try to control it, when we plan, plot, and calculate every move in the name of acquiring more. Life is a dance, not a march. It's the art of moving with the rhythm, not trying to set the pace. Money, like any tool, works best when we allow it to flow naturally in the process of life, not when we fight against it, trying to make it yield to our will. What if we stopped forcing things to fit a prescribed mold? What if we trusted that, as we engage in life, money would come and go, but our peace would remain? Imagine moving through life with the understanding that money, like the tool it is, will simply show up when it is needed, when the moment calls for it. You're not chasing it, you're living. And when you live fully, the universe meets you where you are. Money is not the goal, it is the tool. The real goal is living in a way that is aligned with the flow of life, where money, opportunities, and experiences come as part of that flow. Let me know if this works for you and I'll continue with part 5. Here is the great irony. The more we try to control life, the more it slips through our fingers. The more tightly we grip at money, at success, at security, the more they seem to elude us. The paradox is that true freedom comes not from holding on, but from letting go. And this letting go does not mean giving up or being passive. It means surrendering to the understanding that life, in all its unpredictability, is already unfolding as it must. To trust the process, to trust the rhythm, is to allow life to carry you forward without the burden of resistance. Imagine a river for a moment. River does not struggle to reach the ocean. It does not fight the rocks in its path, nor does it stop to question the direction of its flow. It simply moves, following the path it is given, adapting to the obstacles, embracing the bends, and flowing toward its destination. And while it moves with purpose, it is not rigid. It does not control its path. It allows itself to be shaped by the land, by the forces of nature. What if we could move through life the same way, not trying to force everything into place, but allowing ourselves to flow with what is? We have been taught that life is a problem to be solved, an equation to be cracked. But life is not a series of problems. Life is an unfolding mystery, a dance, a creation. And the moment we stop trying to control the dance, we realize we've been part of it all along. The real freedom is in stepping out of the role of the controller and stepping into the role of the participant. Money, in all its forms, is just one of many tools life offers us to navigate this world. But it is not the source of freedom. Freedom comes when we stop seeing money as something we need to acquire to prove our worth. The moment we detach from the idea that our worth is tied to our financial standing, the moment we realize that we are complete without it, something extraordinary happens. The need to chase it dissolves, and in that dissolution, life opens up. Here is the invitation: to live as if you already have everything you need, not in arrogance, not in denial, but in the deep understanding that your essence is complete. The richest experiences in life, the ones that fill you, that nourish you, that make you feel alive, do not come from the things you own. They come from the connections you make, the beauty you witness, the moments of stillness and grace. By letting go of the illusion that you need more, you free yourself from the fear that drives the chase. You realize that the more you let go of needing to control, the more you are able to live. The more you embrace the present, the more you align with the universe, with life's natural flow, and the more abundant you become. Not just in material things, but in peace, joy, and understanding. Money will still come and go, as it always has. It will flow through your life like any other tool, but you no longer need it to define you. And in this freedom, you will find something much more valuable: the ability to enjoy life exactly as it is, to dance in the moment, to trust in the unfolding, and to see that you are never truly lacking anything. So, let go. Surrender to the flow. Trust the process. And in that trust, you will discover that you are not separate from life, but deeply connected to it. Money is but a tool, and it will always find its way to those who do not need it. For those who know they already have everything they truly need. This concludes the script. Let me know if you would like any adjustments, and I can help with SEO titles and descriptions as needed.